everybody, my name is Professor Gatr, and welcome guys to my Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl review video. If you guys are excited for today's video, go leave a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe. We are just one day away now from Pokemon Legends Arceus. I hope you all are just as excited as I am. I cannot wait for these games. I'm going to be playing this game pretty much to death. I'm so excited for it, and I'm looking forward to it. But first, we're going to talk about the technically, as of now, newest Pokemon game, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Now, when it comes to these games, I'm not going to be discussing any story elements or anything that was previously in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl or Platinum. Because technically, the story and a lot of the stuff is not new. I want to talk about the stuff that's new in these games. So that's kind of the criteria we're going to be going. We're not going to be doing story. We're only going to be doing added content that is new for these games specifically. Yeah, so there's a few new things that I wanted to just kind of talk about, what my thoughts are on them. So yeah, if you guys are excited to hear my thoughts on the new elements of these games, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe. We've got new content that's going to be coming out pretty much all weekend. Tomorrow I should be starting to record the Pokemon Legends Arceus special, or Pokemon Journeys Legends Arceus video for the weekend. So be on the lookout for that, and we've got another Journeys review which will be out on Saturday. So anyway, let's get started. So there are a few new things in these games. First off, we're going to start talking about the Grand Underground. We're going to start with that, which in my opinion is the best addition to the game. Very, very close. It is the best addition to the game, in my opinion, in these games. I mean, the Underground was always fun to do. I would often get lost down there just for hours, just going through, finding spots, digging up treasures in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. It was always so much fun to do because like you had so many opportunities to find treasures and like fossils and stuff. And they really did a good job upgrading it. Because the Grand Underground, it needed an upgrade. The Underground needed an upgrade. And they did it in the best possible way. There's so many good things about the Underground. For example, the digging feature is really, really nice. Being able to play online with people, that's another great function. Being able to find items more easily. It's definitely super helpful to have online, to do it online. I don't play it online, although I don't play it online as much. I played it a couple of times, but I definitely prefer like in person, which if that's the case, like if both are good, like that's a really, really good thing. There are so many great things about the Grand Underground. But the one thing I wasn't a huge fan of, and I'll talk about this first because I want to get the negative stuff out of the more negative stuff out of the way. The bases. I wasn't a huge fan of how they did the secret bases. And I get why they did them the way they did, but at the same time, I'm like, I miss being able to customize my own like space that like we did back in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. These games, you can just put statues in your base, and they increase the power of what Pokemon you find in the Grand Underground. But I don't know, I just miss the ability to like hunt people's bases down and like capture the flag was a huge thing. I remember that. Me and my friends and my siblings, we used to play that, like capture each other's flags, try and get Spiritomb. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. And I miss that. I miss that with this new game. But what they do with it is really, really good. So now in the Grand Underground, you're actually able to find wild Pokemon. And a lot of these Pokemon are Pokemon that previously were in the Platinum Pokedex, not in the Diamond and Pearl Pokedex. So you can catch a lot of these Pokemon before you beat the Elite Four. So a lot of the Pokemon that were previously in Diamond and Pearl locked to the post-game, but weren't in Platinum, are now not locked to the post-game in this game, which I really, really appreciate. And you can also get Pokemon a lot earlier too. For example, on my team, I used a Skorupi that I caught before the second gym. Normally, you can't catch Skorupi before you reach Pastoria City, which is, it's so cool to be able to catch like a Pokemon like that. Or, like, if I wanted to, I found a Houndoom before the second gym. Like, that's really, really cool. Like there's so many options for team diversity because of the Grand Underground, and I think that's great. That's one of the things I love about Pokemon is the ability to create a really, really diverse team. And these underground biomes where you encounter Pokemon are really, really great to do so. And they're even better in the post-game. Like, it's the best place for you to, in my opinion, it makes sense that you're able to catch so many different Pokemon there. Like, you catch all the starter Pokemon down there. That's a great use for, completing the Pokedex. It's like, oh, these Pokemon aren't found normally, but they are underground. Like, that is just, in my opinion, that's really, really cool. I think they did, excuse me, a really good job. And the design of the labyrinth and being able to I guess the best way to call it is the digging area, the digging routes, I guess. They're a little confusing at first. You definitely have to get used to it because you don't have the map. Like previously in Diamond and Pearl when you played it, you had the bottom screen where you could see where your character was, and then the top screen is the map to see where you were. You can still access the map, but you can't have it at the same time. Well, I guess you can, but it's distracting, in my opinion, to have on the screen at the same time you're going through the underground. Again, that's nothing. There's nothing you can do about that because the Switch doesn't have two screens. It's not a double screen system. It's not a DS. I guess it's dual screen. That's what it is. Nintendo dual screen. But anyway, just being able to dig up the what do they call the stone boxes where you have where you can get your different statues that increase the effect for Pokemon that you find in the different biomes. So for example, if you have a bunch of grass type Pokemon statues, it's going to increase the chance that you're going to find grass type Pokemon. Which is really, really a great way to find specific Pokemon, and maybe you're looking for a specific Pokemon. Maybe you're hunting for, I don't know, for example, a Magby or an Elekid. You're able to put down those statues and increase those odds because those are rare Pokemon that are harder to find. They make it a little easier for you, which I appreciate. So, in conclusion, I think the Grand Underground is really, really good. I really, really appreciated it, and I really look forward to see what they do for this kind of multiplayer online experience. I guess technically that's what this technically is for Legends Arceus. Are they going to have a similar thing? Probably not, but it'll be cool to see where they go from this because. In my opinion, with the exception of the wild area was they've been doing a better job with their multiplayer online experiences. But I think they peaked with this. This is one of the better options, and I'm looking forward to see where they go with that concept in the future with future Pokemon. So next, I want to talk about is we'll talk about the little things, the little differences that are in these games that are not in Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum. So first off, well, technically this is in Platinum, but it's not done the same way. It's the rematches with the gym leaders. So once a day, you're able to rematch each gym leader, which, great. Being able to rematch gym leaders, level up your Pokemon is a great way. That's a fantastic thing, in my opinion. I love that. And so but instead of going to the battle, or what is it? It's one of the islands at the resort area. It's I think it's the battle zone. No, fight area. No, it might be the fight area. I can't remember what it's called. But it's the town that's above the little lodging area that's above or to the north of the battle tower. So normally you would fight them there in Platinum. Now you go to their gyms and you battle them there, which in my opinion it makes things easier. And the fact that you're able to battle them all every day, because in Platinum it would change. It would vary by day. You would get random trainers to battle there every day. So I appreciate being able to battle them every day. Also, the ability to battle the professor's assistant, Dawn or Lucas, on the weekends. That's another great addition. The master mode, I think that's what it's called, for the battle tower. You're able to battle other trainers there, like Team Galactic and the traveling companions that you find throughout the region. Like, the way that you're able to rebattle a lot of these trainers is really great. Like, it's one of the first games, in my opinion, where you're able to rebattle a lot of, like, previous trainers, including Team Galactic. You get to face the admins and I think even Cyrus, if I'm not mistaken, in the battle tower through the master mode, which, in my opinion, that's really, really cool. We've never had that before, where you've been able to just battle the X-Team evil team after their story and stuff. So I really, really appreciate that. And there's a couple other little things here and there, like the DS. They have the DS sounds, which is like the upgrade from the GBA sounds from Heart Gold, Soul Silver. The ability to battle a couple of the producers and stuff. You're able to do that. And I know they're coming out with, like, it's like the Wonder Trade. It's like the global, or Wonder Trade Global or something. It's the thing in Jubilife City that they haven't unlocked yet. That's the only thing I haven't been able to do. I think they're waiting for home access for that before they open it fully to players. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with that. And finally, the last big thing I wanted to talk about for these games was the Ramanas Park, which is the replacement for the, what is it called? The POW Park. So instead of migrating Pokemon, you catch legendary Pokemon, which is a great way to complete Pokedex. It makes it so much easier to complete your Pokedex from these games. It's great. It's really, really great. It's important there. So the Ramanas Park is a great addition, and I like how it's linked to the underground, where you have to find the Ramanas flowers, the little, like, pieces in it. Like, one's like a diamond, one looks like a flower. I think, like, I can't remember exactly what they're called, but they're the shards, the Ramanas shards. And that's how you unlock the different legendary Pokemon. And I really, really liked how they did that. You're able to catch all previous legendary Pokemon up to Gen 4 in Ramanas Park. So, the Kanto Bird Trio, the Mewtwo, the legendary beasts, Ho-Oh and Lugia, the Reggie Trio, the Eon Duo, Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza. And I think there's one more. Oh, and it's where you get Giratina's Gracious Orb in these games. And they're really, really great. In my opinion, this is one of the best new additions to this game, is the Slate Legendary Battle themes. Some of my favorite themes, like those two themes, are some of my favorite themes ever. I like the one where it's the minor legendary theme a little bit more than the major legendary battle theme, but I feel they're both really, really good. And I like I said, it's always good to be able to easily complete the Pokedex through using these different methods. The only thing I didn't care for was the Giratina event in Ramanas Park. In my opinion, I think it would have been better had they put that in Turnback Cave when you catch Giratina. So, like, for example, like, what would happen was you would catch Giratina, and suddenly, like, if you exit and come back into the room, you find, like, a little portal like you do in Platinum, and you go to there, and then you get the Greasy Roll. You can still do the thing, because instead of catching Giratina there, you still catch it in Turnback Cave, but you battle this, like, Shadow Giratina that's level 100, and then once you defeat it, you get the Greasy Sword. In my opinion, you could have kept the Shadow, the Shadow origin form Giratina, but, like, put it in Turnback Cave, because in my opinion, that just makes more sense. It didn't really make sense that the Distortion World entrance, which is confirmed from Platinum to be in Turnback Cave, is suddenly in Ramanas Park. It's like, that's halfway across the map. That's not even where it technically is. So I think that was the only thing that I think could have been handled better, but I don't hate that it's in Ramanas Park. Like, all the legendary things being in one place definitely makes things easier when it comes to just completing it all. So in my opinion, those are really all the new things that I wanted to talk about with these games. When I do a review, eventually I'm going to do reviews in the future for all Pokemon games that have come out, from Red, Blue, all the way to Legends Arceus. And when I do Diamond and Pearl, I'll include Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl in that review for the story-wise, because I feel as though it's not fair to judge the story on something because it's already happened. I feel like if I'm going to talk about the story, it should be in the games that they came from originally, not these remakes. Because they are so similar. They're basically the same story. It's not like ORAS where the story differs a little bit. No, this is the same story as Diamond and Pearl. So I want to do that. I want to have the ability to do that someday when hopefully I get around to making reviews for every Pokemon game. So anyway, that is my final thoughts for all the new stuff that came in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Let me know what you guys thought of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl down in the comment section down below. Did you enjoy the games? Did you hate the games? Was there aspects of the games that you really liked? Were there aspects of the game that you didn't like? Let me know in the comment section down below. That's going to be it from me, guys. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all next time.